Afternoon, guys. Just take a show of hands. We'll come to as many of you as we can. Someone to start. Paul, please.
What do you make of your team's display?
Congratulations, Brentford, for the victory. It was a tight game. The second half they push more and difficult to face them because it's a master in the how quick they play, how aggressive, how fast, and the set pieces and all the payment. So, but I don't have absolutely any complaint about how good we behave in all the players that were there. So, and I said to the players after the game, so today finish another Premier League that you won deservedly and enjoy that 2 days with the families, don't see each other, and Wednesday we will prepare the first final.
Sam?
Okay. How much did the final against United next week influence your team selection today?
Well, we have 4 or 5 players with niggles, not big injuries, but they are injured. They are not fit for a few days already, weeks. The guys who didn't play here and normally play, they were really exhausted yesterday before. We spoke with them and said mentally they was completely drained. So and the guys who played today deserve it. For me, it's important to see because how they feel for the minutes from Nathan after injury. I may come back again for playing 90 minutes. Unfortunately, Kyle could not give him time to rest because we would have many substitutions. But they needed to rest, and now to arrive with the right energy that is going to happen against United, and after the next game, find the Champions League.
Do you think all those players will be fine in time for Wembley?
I don't know right now. Wednesday they will train tomorrow, the recovery. So hopefully, but right now I don't know.
What are those players with niggles?
The guys who are in Manchester, so Ruben didn't train for 10 days, and Jack Reese neither. After the game, the Brighton Kevin felt the same feelings that they had before weeks ago. They could not play a few games, so so this is what it is. So, but it's a lot of big issues. I think they will be ready, but it's not to be ready after, have to be ready in the training sessions. And I'm going to see these 3 days. That's why today was so important for me to see these players, how they are. Phil is in crowd of form, Riyad played good or well. Cole was so active in many things, and because to play the finals, they have to play the guys who is more, feel better. Not because play a lot of minutes and you feel better, you cannot play in this type of game. So that's why it was good today to play with these guys and rest the other ones, and hopefully the other players can recover.
Hi there. Erling came among Aberdeen's player of the season in the Premier League. What do you think made him the player on the season?
I scored 50, I don't know how many goals. No, that is the reason why he was player of the season. If he doesn't score 50 goals, he's not player of the season.
Joe?
Apart from many other things, of course, but the main thing is scoring just amount of goals.
Joe?
What do you think of Rico Lewis's performance in the field, and is that somewhere?
Sorry?
Rico Lewis, is midfield somewhere he can play more often?
Yeah, I know playing with us, being fullback, playing in the midfield. So it's a position that he knows, even play there. So I have experience, We won last season twice to Brentford, won 1-0, 0-1, I think so. So and today we lost 2-1 and 1-0. They are so difficult to break them, so they are incredible top side in both sides, and high pressing and defending deep, and the solidarity they have, the transitions, the fast. So Raya's like a holding midfielder, put the ball wherever he wants, and the second balls they work really well in this type of department. So but we defend, really well. We had the chances in the first half, 1 or 2 clear, and the last 3 chances in a row from Cole. But we control the game, and in general, I'm pleased, because there's no, when you win the Premier League on 3 or 4 games in a row, so you want to finish the Premier League as soon as possible, because all the others have a target, the target to to compete. I remember the first year we won 100 points, and the target for the break the records, and that maintain us alive. Today, the true finance help us to maintain alive, but when you don't play for the points, it's completely different after this exhausted season that we have, and that's why the most important thing in this last 4 or 5 days is arrive the players with the right energy. It's no way to train to improve our condition. It's the energy here in the head and especially in the legs, to have fresh, to make a quality training sessions, not long exactly what you have to do to beat one team and try to beat the other one, because the way you are going to defend attack are completely different in both teams, and this is what you have to do. So train a good quality, arrive with the right energy, go for the opponents for the minute one, and the right energy in our bodies.
Just in below there.
Hi. Player, how special was it to be able to give him his debut today?
For these guys, the best way to give him the opportunity to play, surround it for the team like normally being protected is not easy. He shouts against this top strikers, fast, strong, against this team. It's not the ideal debut. Debut has to be, with the other one. But in the same time, we don't play for points, and Kai was there, help him, and of course Jaime and the other ones, and he played really good, and it's fantastic, for the academy. The academy in the last 3 years, under 18, under 23 in the first team, 3 years ago, all 3 teams won the Premier Leagues or the leagues. That means the club is working amazingly, and as much players that we have to use it is good, because we know him. He trained quite regularly with us. With the ball is so good, so composed. You have to need the physicality that give you time, because he's so young, and like you said, so when you can make a debut, a player come from the 9 years old, and grew up and make a debut is the biggest compliment for all the managers that he had, and all the people and trainers and people that take care of him, because I'm pretty sure it's a big bomb for him.
Pep, you complimented Brentford on their set pieces. Are they as good as anyone in the Premier League at putting the ball in?
No, but it's not just that. So it's the best team by far, but not just in that concept is exceptional team. So I have a lot of admiration from Thomas for what he's doing for many years and every year. So it's getting better. You have the feeling, the vibes that the unity of this club is there. So normally the people talk about the champion, but when you see, for example, what Bournemouth has done since O'Neill took over, or in Brentford, so this is exceptional. So hopefully next season we can do better and beat them like we beat them last season. So we have a target for next season. So we'll try to do better.
Last one at the front, please, guys.
After you have the league title wrapped up and you've got 2 finals coming up in the next couple of weeks, was the priority today really just getting through this last week?
We have to admit that we talk about our stuff. Brighton first and one, always we talk each other. So I saw 20 minutes Inter. I saw United again. I saw our mind go there. Because it's normal once you get the title. So, and for the players as well. So why? Being not easy, we make an incredible 2 really good games. The result was not the ideal, but I'm pretty sure we'll behave a little bit different. That if we will need the points, to be champion. So always we need, to the players rest and don't feel too much pressure, and to recharge the battery for the last 2 final.
So it's also important not to make up any more injuries out of those 2 games.
Yeah, definitely, but that's happened. So the guys who they played today could get injured, so and could happen, but they behaved to win the game. So, but there are a few players play a lot of minutes, and they need a rest, and the other ones are injured. So that's why I made this selection, and as I said, so I didn't see the players didn't behave like what they have to do. So that's why I'm very pleased.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.